Hello, my name is Matthew Brauckley and I'm here to show you today how to make great instructional videos in 10 easy steps. First of all, ask yourself this question: what am I actually doing in creating an instructional video? An ancient Chinese proverb says, I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Video instructables are great because we're using the last two principles, showing someone so that they can do it and then understand. Step number one, the camera. It sounds basic, sounds stupid, but you gotta have a camera. Use a video camera wherever possible, or if you have to, a still camera that shoots full frame video. What I mean by full frame is that it's shooting proper video. It's not shooting little 320 web video that you can barely see. High definition, a big buzzword now, is great, but it's much harder to edit if you don't have the right equipment. Absolutely never use webcams or cell phones. Most importantly, get your shots in focus. How many times have I seen videos and you're trying to figure out, is that a wingnut or a swan? Finally, get your camera on a tripod. No handheld stuff. Handheld is bad. No handheld camera. Or if worse comes to worse, sit the camera on a beanbag or a pillow or something so that the camera's not moving. Number two, get yourself a microphone. A little bit more hassle, but you'll get far better quality in the audio. So when you're talking to people, blow up! Redub when possible. This just means you're talking over the top of the video. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. Another thing to remember is never film outdoors if you can possibly help it. The wind noise whips across the mic and creates the muffled sound that you're hearing now. Never use a laptop mic. Thou shalt not use the laptop mic. And most importantly, get rid of audio distractions, fans, pets, kids, wives. I'm just kidding. Number three, shoot against a plain background wherever it's possible. Don't shoot a shot in your bedroom. No filming in bedrooms. What is this, reality TV? Hang up a sheet, put up a board, shoot against a wall, shoot on the kitchen table. Number four, lots of light. Get as much light or shoot somewhere where there's heaps of light. No filming under one light like this where you can't see what's going on, because this step's really important, and if you don't get it, you'll just blow yourself to kingdom come. No dark bedrooms, no dark garages, no dark anything. Set up a work light or a table lamp or something, anything to get more light into the thing. Your camera will love you and so will your audience. Do not rely on the auto low light night vision thingability setting of your camera. The image will just be noisy, fuzzy, won't have detail, and you won't really see what's going on, which is the whole point of an Instructables video. Fifthly, number five, write down what you're saying. Write down a little sheet, point out the points so that you know, break it down into steps. Think to yourself, what am I saying? What am I actually trying to say? It's much better to sound like you're reading off a piece of paper than saying, yeah. Speak with confidence. You're whoever you are. The people watching your video? Number six, break it down into steps. Show the steps clearly. Number them 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, A, B, 1, 2, 5, 8, 6. And to show the detail of what you're doing, turn off the camera, reposition it, and show up close-ups, but make sure it's in focus. Number 7, edit your video. There's nothing worse than some long rambling video that goes on and on and on and on. There's long waiting periods while they're waiting for something to happen. In a minute this will be finished and then I'll show you the next step, which is really exciting. But if you come back in 10 minutes, the video will still be here and playing because this step takes 10 minutes long and I'm wasting that much time of your life when you could be checking your email, texting your friends, or doing something useful with your life. But you'll still be here in 10 minutes. There's heaps of free video editing software out there. Chances are software came with your camera. Use it. Download some free editing software. Look for that magic phrase, open source software. Trim the fat. This is a good thing to remember. If you're going to be editing something and you're talking about something and you muck it up, stop. Repeat it again. You can just edit it out, making it look like you're some brilliant person who never messes up their life. Who never messes up. never messes up their line. Never messes up their lines. Use titling software to highlight points. If you don't know how to use titling software, get a whiteboard and write it down on a thing and show it in front of your camera. This is the time that you're going to do what's called the redub. Redubbing is just a fancy expression for putting your voice over the top of the video after you've shot the video. You just plug in a mic, sit there in front of watching your video, and you just talk over the top of it and record the talking into the computer and put it and redub it. It's a great way to do something and talk about it afterwards. Most importantly, don't ever use transitions. They are the hallmark of amateurism. Number 8, no music. Because it distracts. Half the time you'll probably be talking really quietly because the music's building up in the background and you can't hear what you're saying. You can't hear what you're saying because the music's too loud. And it's just annoying. Chances are, nobody will like your music anyway. And most importantly, it's illegal to use people's music unless you have their full permission. Film scores. Who are you? Indiana Jones? Number 9. Don't use profanity in your work. Moderate your language. So no use of oh my or and never say okay? Your videos will end up being watched by thousands of youngsters who want to make cool stuff. If they want to learn new words, let them get a thesaurus. The last thing you want to see is something like this. I made this really cool and I got it from Instructables, how to make it, and this guy showed me how to put the thing together, and it was really hard, but it's really cool. Number 10, all my fingers. And final tip for all you wonderful Americans out there, the word is aluminium, not aluminum. My name is Matthew Brauckley, and I hope you've had as much fun watching this video as I've had making it. Now get out there and make some video Instructables.